Right, welcome to Sparta Sanctuary. This is your host, Big Potato. We are playing Grim Dawn, and we are playing our Aether pet build on a what's going to become a Ritualist very soon. Currently, I'm putting myself through a Shaman only build right now because I'm gonna hold off on a Necromancy until we join the Kymon's chosen. And we finally got to the homestead, so we're gonna go through the rotting cropland and go attack the Aether amalgamation. I believe it's somewhere here. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah. Alright. But I just realized we are now respected with rovers because we kill so many beasts around the way. We can now do this. We're gonna learn some recipes, and our gold is now dropped down to 85,000. So it is a huge chunk of gold that came out. Alright, let's go back to Homestead. So this episode is going to help Homestead with their problems and see if we can, get to the Kymon's chosen within this episode. Okay, Rowani's cord, so that's occultist. Maven's lens. Anything else? Restless remain. Runestone. Okay, that's a nice one. Got a very nice resistance on it. It's a mark of Madrogan, which is in the boots. That is like better than a Traveler's. I don't have enough Travelers, a mark of Traveler, and definitely don't have enough Aether shard. And I'm gonna put this onto the boots. Serious? Not for 2% extra. Not for 2% extra speed. That is crazy. Not until probably like late game that I'll probably do it. Alright, let's save the town. So the town says they have a bug problem. We're gonna graciously go into their farmland. So the reason we are here also is because we've been saving a lot of people in Devil Crossing. There's more people than now there. However, more people also means more mouth. And more mouths means more food. Just like, how oxygen not included, you don't tend to take more duplicates until your food is stabilized. Yeah, we've been printing too many duplicates. So now we need to make sure that our food problem is not going to become a food problem. And that's why Barnabas sent us to... oh, there's only one more? That's why Barnabas sent us to Homestead, because Homestead is a farmland, right? Look at that, this is all farm. So they have plenty of food, supposedly, but the Homestead's having the problem of themselves, that they're having bug problems. It's infested, it's that season, it's a bug season, where the bugs come out. Now, on top of that, they have all the ethereals causing them problems. So they're having a really hard time. And of course the world has ended, if I haven't mentioned that. Right? The world has ended in the world of Grim Dawn. Everybody's dead. Nobody's buying stuff. And people's like killing their own family members to put them out of their miseries or foreseeable misery. Yeah, very grim stuff. Devotion point. Yeah, that's gonna go into Widow. So it's not going to be exciting in terms of the devotion. He got stuck. And then he got stuck, and then he got yeeted. by the horn. Oh my god. I said corny, and then I said horny, and I meant thorny. Alright. Okay, so this body right here, he dropped a last will of the Martha's Everbrook. So Martha's is like a farmland, like the landowner. He owns a lot of the lands, and he also have like a lot of fortune. So before things hit the fan, he like stashed something away. Oh, come on, let's smash. There we go. And there is a law note here about Walter. Walter lives here. He's like, I'll nail myself in. Why do you, Walter? Why do you have a criminal record in here? That is silly. Oh yes, see all that fire. Okay, so that's all the land that's here. So we have ether problems. Of course, the ether ethereals are trying to invade. This place is actually really good for, especially these big dudes. He got yeeted again. Especially those big dudes. They drop the monster frequency that I want. Come on. I need speed on my Briarthorn. Okay, so when we are here, I tend to go up here a little bit. Just poke the head up to see if the totem show up there. No, it didn't. So I'm just gonna head back. I love how the Briarthorn swipes and then the enemy just flies out. Look at that. That is really nice. I mean that comes from Titan Quest, right? Titan Quest also has this sort of physics where if you are completely overpowering your enemy, you just tend to yeet them across the screen or like halfway into the sky. Alright, we are coming in here. We have 4 dynamite. That's good. Just checking the dynamite. Over here we need a couple dynamite just to open a few passages. Look at all this green ether. Alright, we're gonna open up this caving with the dynamite, and then we go inside. There is a lone little girl. Just here. Just choose the bottom option, and it will say, you're a demon! So this is a demon. If you trust the little girl and let this demon out, this demon will murder everything in the campsite that's nearby. He will kill everything that's out there. And this is why the demon is locked in here. Why do I go? You actually don't need to head out. You just go back into the portal. That'll be fine. Alright, yeah, so that's the demon. You do get a blood. You do get a blood of Chthon, which is nice, right? Out of that demon. Alright, we're just gonna head down west to the left a little bit. There is a little narrow passage in here, and it leads down to this little area and have a person lying on there. Well, what happened is, you know, all of these vultures basically ate them alive, killed them. Yeah, he's lying down and he's noticing, oh, I wonder what those birds are. Why there's so many birds flying overhead. Yeah, he found out. This is the other location where the landlord's fortune map is gonna appear. There might be like a dead body down here, and then just search it, and you'll get the dead body. I'll get the lore notes. Okay, there should be a totem up here. If not, then there is only one place. There we go. There's another bulwark of vengeance. That's 217 retaliation damage. Okay, not that good, right? Okay, there we go. There's a totem. All right, let's head to the totem. This one is ether warped, So I think all of those like big dudes are gonna come out, and hopefully we get some good loots out of them. Alright, I'm gonna click it. Whoa, not those dudes. Not these. No, no, no. Oh no, why? Thorny boy, what are you doing? That took a long time to kill. Alright, what do we get? Got a necklace, which is meh. This one is not good, not a good affix. What's the rest of them? Nothing good. Let's keep on going. Ah, the road is not blocked. Normally the road is blocked here, and you can't go past. Okay, there we go. That's the detonation site. It needs another dynamite, so make sure you have a couple dynamite. And there we go. Here's the hidden wealth. So that's where it's hidden. And you get the experience is probably more attractive than the actual wealth itself. All right, we gonna put things away a little bit better. There's a bunch of thorny boys in here. Okay, now we're gonna look for... Ah! How lucky! This is the bug hole that I've been looking for. I said bug hole, alright? Okay, so now we need to just head back quickly, teleport back to Homestead. I'm gonna turn in some quests. First of all, let's clean our bag. So we don't need any of these because we've already checked them. They are not what we want. And I'm gonna talk to him and say, alright, we cleared out the eggs. He's like, alright, you need to take out the queen. I was like, ah, of course, the queen. And we are going to increase the oak skin more. Get more armor, that's always good. And the diary belongs to Dyla. Now, she's also not who she claims to be. And 1 point into physique. Alright. Let's head back to the bug hole. In we go. Now inside the bug hole there is a hidden path where it leads to a shrine. Okay, come on, let's get through here. Don't get stuck in the narrow passages. I don't think the visor are here. I don't see them. I'm just gonna check to see if they are anywhere nearby. Oh, sorry. Just spinning the camera a little bit. I don't think they're there. It might be there, but they don't normally spawn like on the left hand side, so I'm not gonna check over there. Alright. You need to kill basically the concubine? Is that what they call it? Like the queen has like two mates. Here's one of them. Inixial. You know, they might be just a little bit bigger than the rest of them, right? They look a little bit bigger. I'm not sure how bugs choose their mate, but I'm sure size does matter in the insect world. Okay, we head down this little hole here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. They are dead. We are going to see Golem. And of course, for copyright reasons, we can't call it Golem. So this cave further down. Look at that. It's all green and nice and, you know, wet, moist. What's the right word you want to choose? Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay. The shrine is on the left-hand side. So we're going to get that first. Not that it matters, because right now, going through Widow, it's not giving us that much, like, bonus anyways. It's not going to increase our damage. Alright, let's go activate the shrine. So, well, again, lots of spiders. If you have a phobia on spiders, yeah, that's gonna cause some trouble. Okay, this, see, Aether. I mean, the 15 physique plus 15 spirit, that's really nice, right? That gives you more health, more DA. The next one's resistance, that's also looking very good. And the one after is damage. My damage is nothing. Okay, we pick up the gears. Nothing looking that good, huh? Nothing looking that good. Alright, let's see. Okay, I can already wear this one. I am still contemplating because Pierce, Aether, and Chaos, yes, they do need to bump up. I'll probably swap it over Aether, Chaos on the pets. Oak Skin is Aether and Pierce. So, Okay, there we go. This is Gollus, the Deep Dweller. So we are not. This is not Golem. Okay, don't confuse this Golem with the Golem in the Lord of the Rings. This one is Gollus. It's the close cousin of Golem. Now he does drop a nice ring for us. Let's see what we got. Chilled of attack. Okay, that's not good in terms of affixes, but it does come with 3 Modrogan's packed. 17 piercing is nice. It's nice. Probably not that desired. So yeah, we'll see. I'll probably use this instead of the Marrow Band, because I really don't want to convert my physical damage into vitality, and 17% of that is the 17%. Yeah, 17%. That means 17% of the damage is not becoming Aether. So I'll change that up soon. Oh, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. So Gollus Ring, we're gonna put that over here. That's a secret passageway. And now we continue to go back up. So we need to head back up to the main Queen Chamber. And we need to look for one more pheromone gland. The guy's got a very swollen pheromone gland. Maybe he needs to release some of his pheromones. Like, it does look a bit swollen, right? It's like a gallbladder with a gallstone in it. Okay, there's none of the... Where is the yellow visor? The green? Is it green or yellow? He's a poison visor. Okay, is he here? Yeah, he's there. Green? Yeah, he's green. Alright, Thorny Boy, go. Go, attack! Pikachu, I choose you! Boom. Alright, we're just gonna wait for these things to wear off. What does he drop? He drops the Mapter and Slicer. Yep, so piercing damage. A sword? I guess it's a sword? Okay, we enter the chamber now. And we're gonna wreck the queen. We're gonna show her that our pheromone glands is also very, you know, satisfactory. Alright, let's head to the Queen. Queen is just right there. You see Swarm Queen Ravna. So, but she does have a few guardians around her. A bit of annoyances. Okay, alright, we're right next to her now. So stay close to her. The Aether Fire will burn her down. Let's see. And I think this is the, I guess, Warden Krieg is a two-faced boss as well. There we go. She's no match against the Thorny Boy, right? Thorny Boy is just too thorny for her. Plus the Aether Fire is like burning her belly. Now this one is actually pretty good. Look at the, actually it's rolled very good affixes as well. It's Poison of Blight. Blight has got a bit of vitality on it. But overall it's like Acid Aegis of Memnir, like Captain America but green. Okay, done. So the Queen is now dead. No more bug issues. Okay, we can now go on our merry way to kill the amalgamation. First things first, we need to grab a lore note right here. Grab this. Read it. And from this point, we're just gonna like sort of walk all of our way through. And on the way, ooh, why is his hand red? His hand's green, your hand's red, like traffic lights. He got yeeted as well. Oh! Oh, elite. I like elites. See, enemy hero killed, but it doesn't give us any special special rep faction stuff. Okay. Oh, I like those fat ones because they have a chance of dropping the gear that I want, like these ones, the ones with the shield. There we go, look at that. Physique and spirit. I have to compare the gear now. Now I got choices. The cask is it's physical orientated, but it works well with his Kandra. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're at the boss room. We're just gonna rush inside. Like how we like rush B. Do you think he can kill it or? Yeah, there we go. That Aether Lightning got him. Okay, so this is the amalgamation. Uh-oh. Okay, not too bad. There we go, he's dead. So looking at a map, you see Homestead is right here. The amalgamation is being made here, and it's like not that far away from where Homestead is. So the Ethereals has actually established a pretty good base of operation. Okay, we can go back to Homestead now. And the immediate thing that's gonna happen. Alright, let's read that. You're gonna tell Douglas, hey, we killed your queen. What about Devil's Crossing? It's like, you gotta work a bit harder. Okay, we got another one of these too. Okay, excellent. We got a couple now. Ooh. 22%. It's got attack speed though. And poison. And elemental resistance on the pets. Elemental resistance on pets. Yeah. Yeah, no. Only 15%. This is probably better. Sacrificing a bit of poison. Yeah, maybe. I think about it. I think about it. What I do need to do is this. Oh, what happened?
I'll give you a good price.
We'll give you these, and we'll think about that. This shield is useless. Okay, Pierce, Aether, Chaos, 6% cunning. Chaos damage, we don't really care. Off the void? No, we don't really care about that, so we can sell that. So this is Dragon's Pact. What level's this? 38. This is 37. Okay. What I will do is I will definitely switch out the shield. Definitely switch out the shield. But I still do think this is 12% physical resistance. Versus this is only like physique, spirit, defense ability, regen from the board. So it's not that. It's not better than this shield, right? Okay.
Put it to good
All right.
use.
So okay. We're gonna tell
There was
Captain
much commotion reported in the area. I
Captain
see you, Refuge. My
Summers.
scouts have reported.
Captain Summers says, "Alright, good job." I say, "Yeah, no."
Just the person. There are two other groups.
Okay, so we get to choose the faction now.
Come
Kymon.
to represent Kymon's.
I come to represent the Kymon's Chosen. Okay, the Black Legion will work with you, Kymon's Chosen, you lunatics. Okay, so what are we? We are now friendly with Kymon's Chosen. Alright. And now we can go Necromancy. What I normally do is I actually hold off for a little bit because I'm unfamiliar with the actual logic. I tend to do this. I pick up the quests. And I just walk to the next waypoint, which is where Kymon's Chosen's are situated at. Alright, is there a totem? No, there's no totem there. We're just gonna go this way. There is an elite. There we go. Alright. Not a single seal drop. That's terrible. There's a bunch of cultists in there. Ah, no more? Okay. We're just gonna go straight up. Straight up. Of course, killing every single cultist that we can, because the chance of them dropping a seal. I think especially these ones, these zealots, they have, I believe they have a higher chance of dropping the seal. Alright, good job. Now, there is the waypoint. I'm gonna just, as soon as this activates, I'm gonna turn around and go to Kymon's Chosen. And once I'm inside their base, I then turn into a Necromancer.
May the light of it.
Alright, there we go. So, alright, we'll gather the seals, but we haven't had any luck.
I'll give you a
So,
good price for what I've got left.
do I just wait, or do I use that now? Hmm. 37 is just one away. Maybe I will do this. I'll definitely put on this, and I'll put on this, but I'll take off the
Put it to good use.
let me think about this. It's just half a level. It's just half a level. Alright, what I'm gonna do is still keep this shield. So Modrogan's Pact is slightly lower than I would like. Just purely due to the shield. And now, okay, so I'm not going to overthink about it. I'm going to keep this shield. It's only half a level away. And then I will be able to use the shield. These gloves I can use now. Vitality resistance. I'm just going to leave that out. These ones, yes, I'm going to change out the skeletons. Or even the Briarthorn, just 2 more levels. This I'm gonna sell. I don't need that anymore. Gollers. Actually, the Gollers is probably gonna be changing to the Sliss Prime Rain. Yeah, because Elemental not that important. Okay, Gollers is keep, and this is keep because of the Chaos Resistance. Alright, cool. Alright, done. We're gonna head back to Devil's Crossing. Why? Why? Just gonna sell a few items.
Put it to good use.
So here we go. Half more level, and then we can change our shield and get a stronger Modrigan's Pact. And right now we can do Necromancer and raise skeletons. Now I'm actually gonna keep on going into the Undead Legion as well. Let's go put down that. It's probably these. Alright, let's go vanish on that. Okay. So that's it. So we are now full. Well, we are now Ritualist. There we go. I'm gonna go down the Necromancer route. And we are a little bit low on dynamite too. We'll fix that up. And we've got a 1 point in physique, all done. So yeah, that's it. So we now joined Kymon's Chosen. We can now become a Necromancer and continue to do Kymon's Chosen quests. Next episode, we are going to actually go backtrack a little bit and just to level up our skeletons a bit by going down into the Pine Barrens. There are 2 shrines in there, so we're going to grab both of those 2 shrines and we're going to build up our army of skeletons. Okay, alright, hope you liked the show. If you're play along, let me know how you're going, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.